All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we dive into the chart, I want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys towards the end of this video. If you don't have it already on your watch list, you definitely want to stay tuned on in to know which one it is, to add it to your radar, and why you should add it onto your watch list. So stay tuned for more information on that. Now, if you want to get live updates on when I'm looking at certain ticker symbols before any other platform, I've created a Patreon to have a private community for investors that want to learn and grow together. And not only that, but take their portfolios to newer levels. So in the Patreon, you can find the link down below in the description. There are different tiers. So I want every single investor to be aware to take advantage of these tiers before they get filled up, because then there will be newer tiers over time. So let's go ahead and jump into this chart. And if you learned something new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So here we are with ticker symbol Sndl, Sundial Growers Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want every single investor to be aware of this video that I posted last week. And it's called Stock Market Crash, or is it the beginning of a correction, where opportunity meets the prepared. I'm hoping that we're in a correction and not in a crash, because a crash could last for months or maybe even years for it to finish off and even recover on the uptrend. So I want every single investor to be aware of it and be prepared for it, because everything that the market is doing so far, especially the S&P 500 index, I mean, it's definitely showing the same drawing that I didn't predict, but I was actually drawing out because of the behavior of the chart. So I want every single investor and viewer, like, I'm not a fortune teller, I'm not predicting things here. I'm going off of fundamentals and off of the past history's behavior of the chart, and it's looking like it's going in that direction. So check out that video. I have so much information for you guys to go ahead and tune on in on. And also, if you weren't aware of some of the information that we're going to discuss about the Fed, you guys are going to tune on in onto some things that you may have not seen anywhere else. So definitely check it out. So here we are, Sndl, sideways movement, tug of war zone, but it's just going downwards, right? But at least it's holding up above $1, but still, this has just been downward trend for weeks now. So here we are with 122 being the lowest point reached, and there's a slight recovery and consolidation here so far with the tug of war up and down. But keep in mind, 122, it's the lowest point. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way to newer lows. Now, our current support level is very close to the price, and that's 140. If that gets broken through, the next point of reference is 122. You want to see if the bulls are trying to reappear, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly quickly. Now, our resistance is important, but the 50-day moving average is right here at this point, and that's 147. We're slightly below it. Anything below it is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. That needs to be crossed by the bulls, and then the resistance level that the bulls want to break through is 154. They need to break through that, turn that into a support to break away, reach newer highs and new resistance levels. The next point of reference would be up here at 159, but before getting there, 154 needs to be broken through and turn into a support. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned to the end, because I have a ticker symbol you definitely want to have on your watch list if you don't have it already. Stay tuned. For everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one that we've talked about before. Now, if you've seen already in the previous parts of my video, I mentioned the Patreon. If you want to get updates on live ticker symbols that I'm starting to watch, why I'm watching them, you can definitely join us in the Patreon. The link is down below. But the ticker symbol I'm about to talk about is Fuel Cell, FCEL. Now, it's getting back to the numbers where we mentioned it here on the channel. Now, I had stated that if it went lower, the opportunity was going to get even better. But from that point forward, all it's done is grow. It hit a peak here of almost $29, and it's been going downwards. Now, the whole market is correcting or kind of pulling back a little bit, but some are pulling back more than others. Now, the fact that this is getting close to these numbers, I would definitely look at this closely and see what's going on. And if it breaks through this point of $15 and some change, this could be on its way down to newer lows. But we've already seen where its potential is. And if things start to come back up, there's a lot of room there. So you definitely want to watch this carefully if it's your first time coming across this one and coming across this ticker symbol. And for those of you that have been watching it since this point, and even when we reiterated that it had room to continue to grow, you know, we definitely saw growth here. Now, this pullback, I mean, the volatility of the market is normal. And I hope that for those of you that finally thought, you know, it's maybe time to get off of this one, or, you know, just keep it on my watch list for now and just keep a close eye on it, you know, that decision was definitely an opportunity to be made as you saw this hit a peak and it's just been going down. But the overall market's been feeling like this. So why am I reiterating this one? Well, because the potential of certain stocks still are there. The fundamentals of those potentials are still there. It's just the market overall is feeling a hit. Now, one big thing I would definitely recommend every single investor and viewer in doing is do further due diligence on the company. And also, if you can check out institutional investors that are purchasing this and so forth, dig a little deeper to see what's going on and how the big players are feeling about this, because this is a big move downwards. But it's going back into that area where we first talked about it, to add it to your watch list. And this is a great time to definitely keep an eye on it and see if it consolidates within this area, or if it breaks through the $15 mark. Pay very close attention to what's going on, but not just to this stock, but to the overall market as well, to kind of guide yourself and see that it's not just the stock, but it's the market itself. And once the market starts to come back up, this stock's potential and the fundamentals of its business and opportunity is still slightly there. Okay, that's something to always remember, but you got to dig deeper. This might be the best time for those of you that were considering it and felt like it ran off too fast, to pay close attention to it and keep in mind, you know, how this stock ran up to this point and what it's going on moving forward. Also, keep in mind the analysis rating of $11. I don't think that's been removed, and that analysis rating might become true, because remember, these analysis ratings are months from now. Now, it did a temporary pullback, and I knew that that was going to be temporary within this time period, but now it might even make that analysis rating be correct if the market overall continues downwards, because when the market's going down, every single individual stock is going down, feeling that hit as well. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.